Hi, my name's Mike from ChannelRM, and here's my co-host Joe.
Hey!
And we're going to be doing a ton of different content here, ranging from computers, doing water cooling, custom cases, powder coating cases, just doing all kinds of crazy different stuff. And then we're also going to be doing gaming.
And that we're going to be bringing all the new news on Kingdom Hearts 3.
New news.
Fallout 76. We're going to be bringing you all different types of streams, ranging from old games like 7 Saga to new games like Black Ops 4, Battlefield 5, with the hook hand. We're going to be bringing back Let's Plays. It's been a while since I've seen a Let's Play, actually. And it needs to come back because a lot of people don't have time or effort to beat a game. And that's how I actually, when I was younger, that's how I beat a lot of games, mentally. That's why
I used walkthroughs that were 7 million pages long. Remember those?
Walkthroughs are fun until you realize that like the guy playing the game doesn't know what he's doing either.
Or you realize you've read 700 pages of a book. Could have read a Harry Potter book, something worth something.
Yeah, like knowledge or anything.
Yeah,
else.
right.
I just type in stuff on Google like, how do I get this? And it pops up and I just go.
Yeah.
I don't get stuck.
We're also going to be doing a ton of automotive stuff too, ranging from welding, turbo kits, engine swaps. Very quickly, we're actually going to be doing some tranny swaps from auto to manual. And we're going to be doing burnout videos, going to the racetrack, dyno videos, basically everything you could think of that would be at a normal crazy shop, we're going to pretty much be doing.
So who doesn't like going fast?
Yeah,
Now,
fast.
speaking of fast, one way to make your computer faster is to cool it.
Yeah, that does not make it go fast at all, but it does make it more efficient. So originally, our computer here to my left had this little AIO from Cooler Master. Had a fan on it. I took the fan off, but it worked well, and it would work very, very well for a stock core CPU. But when we got past 4 gigahertz on our 2200G, we really started to see this thing downfall very quickly. And
Meaning it wasn't cool enough to go faster. Huh.
On that note, so we ditched this and went with a thermal take, pump and reservoir combo. Went with a AlphaCool block hoses, and we went with, what were the fittings? I don't remember what the fittings were. Barrow. Very good fittings for the price, super nice quality, and was honestly cheaper than everybody else, which is kind of why we bought them. But super happy with the price and the quality. Honestly, quality top notch in my opinion.
He was going to do hardline, but we ended up using this Alpha tube from AlphaCool Technologies.
Yep. And this is like soft tubing. Basically, I mean, all soft tubing is pretty much the same. I could have went with a clear tubing, but as everyone knows, they're going to haze anyway. So I had already went with the hazed blue kind of tubing. And I went with this over hard tubing is because this is my personal computer. And I want to be able to modify it, and I don't want to take the loop apart every single time I have to touch it or look at it.
We also decided to use the CPU cooler from AlphaCool as well.
Yep, it's actually their XP3 Lite, which they say is only a 2 degrees difference between their larger core, and I liked the lower profile of this one, so that's why we chose this one. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward PC. Asus Pro Gaming motherboard, AM4, Ryzen 2200, GeForce GTX 1070, OC edition, 16 gigs of RAM, all the other, fun amenities. And yeah, so basically our video is going to be, what we have to do is we have to disassemble the whole computer.
Disassemble. Take stuff out.
We had to take this apart, and we also had to modify the case. We had to actually remove
this paperweight.
The paperweight of a CD drive cage that we never even put one in anyway. So we kind of Threw that in the garbage.
Don't need it.
Don't need it. And we're going to do a couple other small modifications to the top, which we'll see in the montage here in a second. So, as you can see, our idle temps are about between 32 and 33 is what they've sat at for about 10 minutes now.
Celsius. That's really no Celsius. I didn't know. I play video games. Like,
alright. Celsius.
Cut. Okay.
I wasn't cutting that. And I'm still not. Alright. So, we're going to run Cinebench. And we're just going to run the CPU. We know what the GPU is going to run. It's a 1070. Just want to see the temps, what they go up to. So they spike at 61 as water cooling does, as it goes. It goes and goes and goes. This isn't a Threadripper or anything. It's a Ryzen 2200G. It takes a second. It's not the fastest thing on this planet. Although it is pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie.
It
is pretty fast. I am really impressed by the Ryzen processors, especially for the price. $100 for a 4-core processor with a onboard video card that can play games. Yeah, really can't complain. So I don't know why Fuzzy Head over here hasn't looked up in a minute or two.
Because this shouldn't be on film. This will be Dick.
But we'll be talking. No, I actually plan on keeping it on film. I still plan on. Alright, so as we've seen, it did go down to about 58C. And stayed there pretty good. Definitely cool. I know that's not the craziest stress test ever. But gaming wise, it doesn't get hot at all to save its life. So let's do.
And just now, I don't build computers. I play video games on them. That's my job.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're.
Final Fantasy 15 is an amazing game. Try it.
Alright.
Live it, love it.
Nobody cares. Alright, so let's talk about what was on this computer, which was this. AIO, Cooler Master.
Which is okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It honestly is not a bad product. Cooler Master, don't hate me. I don't, not bad. But it just wasn't what we needed. We needed something better. I plan on doing a ton more overclocking, and I was starting to see the limitations of the single fan AIO. If you're not overclocking or keeping it low overclocked, this is beautiful. It's cheap. I think I spent under $50 for this. I think it was on sale. So honestly, not a bad buy. I would definitely purchase this again if it was for a small setup that I wanted an AIO on. But definitely checking out the benchmarks, you can definitely see the limitations of this in comparison to what we did now. Alright, but bench test is over. I rated a fairly high on the performance. And temps going right back down. Never even attempted to even hit past 60, which is beautiful. Let's see here.
Yeah, the computer runs great. You don't even hear it.
But yeah. So overall, our tests are definitely on the positive side. They cool very, very well. I may even attempt to add a second rad into this setup and see what it does too. Maybe try out some different rads, see how they act, and see if there's anything better out there than these. But so far, I'm extremely happy with all the AlphaCool products. That again, were all purchased through modmymods.com. I would like to thank my helper today, Joe. He has been not a ton of help, but has been fun to work with.
I do my part.
Probably going to see him on more videos because I enjoyed my time here.
You can also check me out on Twitter at TheLaw307, right here. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
You can also find his Instagram where he sells nudes. They're not expensive.
Which is
they're
monkey
not very
balls.
good.
And a little screenshot will pop up of that now. Thank you. Ding. My phone just starts blowing up. Dick pics.
Where are the dick pics?
In which I do send everyone a dick pic at 7 o'clock in the morning every day. So be ready. Please like and subscribe to our channel.
Cut.
Cut it! Cut it!
Cut.